Hello everyone, this is Brooke and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate it. Today I have a little video to show you some new items that I found at the drugstore recently. So not quite a haul because you know when I do a haul I just buy the stuff and I show you what I got and I don't really test it or play around with it. But here I have not so many products, so I'm able to give you swatches and I have played with a few things and I can give you some opinions, some initial opinions on what I think about some of these products. But overall I'm really pleased and I would like to just get started. So the first thing that I want to show you is this one. It is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Foundation. I saw reviews for this online and then I wanted to pick it up. It is a foundation that I am wearing right now and I have been wearing it for about a week now and I do like it. I want to say that it, first of all, has no pump. Second of all, that it is a little on the liquidy side. And it is, I would say, a light to medium coverage. It is very blendable. I put on one coat and it evens out my skin tone very well. The next coat, I'm trying to get rid of some of those, to fade some of those acne scars and make those invisible. I didn't put any concealer on the ones that I have in this area right there because I just wanted to play around with the foundation more and see just how well it worked on its own. It's okay. It doesn't quite erase them like some of my other foundations do, but I am quite pleased with the coverage that it gives and the way it feels on my skin. Now as far as it being matte and poreless, I still see pores and I'm not exactly feeling extremely matte. When I compare foundations, quite frankly, I compare them all now to my Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation, and it doesn't leave me as matte as that one, but it does give me a nice skin feeling and natural finish. I don't really need a mattifier because I don't have oily skin, but it's nice to know that in the summertime when makeup is melting, that something is going to be a little bit more in control of shine and what your skin does naturally. So anyway, this is great. I'm in the color 330, which is called Toffee Caramel, and it matches me perfectly. You can see the finish. It's really nice. It dries very quickly, so blending it is very easy. It blends very well. I've used it with a brush and a little bit with a beauty blender. I prefer using it with a brush since it is so liquidy. I don't want it to absorb before I get finished into a sponge. But I basically just use the blending motions all around my face. Over the areas where I want more coverage, I obviously stipple and pat the foundation onto those areas and don't blend it off. But I do like the foundation. It's about $7, I think. And it's worth it. It's not compared to the Double Wear Foundation, but it's nice. It's not extremely matte. Don't get fooled by the title, but it's nice and it lasts a while. The next thing I have here are two lipsticks. They're the Kate for Rimmel London lipsticks, and they're in two new shades. I'm not exactly what they call the line. I just saw the display and started grabbing. But the shades I have are 29 and 30, and I'll just show you what they look like and give you a swatch. They're in beautiful fall winter colors. This is 29 right here. It's a wonderful purple berry color, and this is what it swatches like. Really, really pretty. It's a purple undertone and a pink, purpley pink color, but it's really it's definitely more pink than it looks in the tube, that's for sure. The other color I got is number 30, and it's more of your traditional wine berry color, and it is what I'm wearing today. I feel both of the lipsticks give good coverage, and this one looks like this, so they're pretty similar. This one's a lot more pink, then this one's a lot more wine color. They give really good coverage when you go on. When I went on with this one, a couple swipes was all it took to make sure that I was covered with lipstick. Actually, I might be covered a little too much and have some on my teeth or something. But anyway, I really like the formula. It's more of a cream finish, and I haven't had it on long enough to see how it dries down, but it is very stuck to my lips, and it doesn't seem like it's budging at all, and it just feels really good. So that's the Kate for Rimmel London lipsticks. The next two products I have here are from CoverGirl, and they are in the Lip Lava line. I saw lots of reviews for these online, and I really wanted to get those because I just love the color, and sometimes when I wear lip glosses I really want it to add a punch to the lipstick that I'm wearing, and these definitely do that. There's a lot of shimmer involved in these, and it's just a very metallic finish, and I love that sometimes. It might be a little too bold to wear to the office, but you know, when you're out having fun, this might be a little nice to wear. So they're very pigmented. I would say that they're more than a gloss because just the opacity of them is really nice. So this is the one, and it is, sorry, I can't read the names anymore because they're so small, but this is number 850. I'll put the names down below so that you can know what they are, but it's number 850, and it's a really metallic magenta color, and it looks beautiful. The shimmers that you see in the bottle don't transfer as much to glitter on my hand here, but it does have a really nice metallic sheen and finish to it. So that one is good, and this next one is in color 810, and it's more of a peachy pink. Actually, it's looking very orange on camera, and it does kind of look orange to me too, but I thought that popping this on in the middle of my lips when I had something on that was really pink would be nice. And I'm playing around with this, and the opacity is definitely nowhere near the one that I already showed you. It looks like this though. It's very pretty. It's a little too peachy and orangey for my taste. Even on top of another lipstick, I think that it might not work. So this one I'm not happy with. The other thing that I don't like about these is that they have a regular brush applicator, and I think it's too flimsy. So when I push down to put it, it just like completely flattens out, and it has no give, and it's really like I have to pat the lip gloss onto my skin. So they have a brush applicator. I really like this one. It looks like a lipstick to me, but I don't like this one because I just don't like the color. But I do like the metallic finish, don't like the brush. Give and take, nothing's perfect. The next thing I got is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Spray and Set, the setting spray by L'Oreal. It's nice to have a kind of like a higher quality setting spray at the drugstore, but this costs $17, and I don't know if it's worth it. I am using it today, and I've used it a few days in the past. When I spray it on myself, I don't know if I have a bad nozzle, but it's not a fine mist that comes off. I feel like droplets on my face when I'm done spraying it. The other thing that comes off to me is that it's watery. It feels like I've just sprayed myself with water, as opposed to some other setting sprays like the Urban Decay setting spray. When I feel like I spray myself with that, I kind of feel like I've sprayed my face with hairspray, in that I feel like something's covering my skin and holding things in place. This feels more like using Fix Plus to me, or just plain water. It does, you know, seem to help and set my makeup, but what I really like about it is that it gives me more of a dewier finish. Now, I told you that I used the foundation today, and it's supposed to be matte. It wasn't 100% matte, but when I go over with this setting spray, that adds a little more dewiness to it. And so I get more of a shine and a healthy glow, I think, after using this. So I definitely won't be replacing my Urban Decay setting spray with this, or even my NYX setting spray, my Stay Matte setting spray. But this was nice, and I'll use it up. Again, it's more like a Fix Plus than a setting spray. Another lipstick I got was also by L'Oreal, and it's the Lip Stain set by the Infallible Lip Stain. And this color is number 215. It is a beautiful berry color. As you can tell, I'm into the wines and berries now that it's winter. But it's got a pretty large doe foot applicator. And let's put a swatch right here. Ooh, it's very, very nice and rich and creamy when it goes on. And it's this swatch right there. It's a little bit more of a red undertone to the wine. And it's really pretty. It goes on with one swipe and I got this much color off of it. So I'm really excited about that. And it seems like it's drying down. It's going on, it's really shiny now, but it seems like it's drying down to a semi-matte color, which it's supposed to do. And I really like that. The other thing that it has on the other end is a clear balm that goes over this once it dries. So you let this dry and then you have a clear balm to go over. Because stains do tend to be drying, it's nice to have it all in one like that. So that was good too. Another product that I really hunted down and couldn't wait to find was the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Plumper. I heard a lot of good things about this, and I'm always on the hunt for a good brow shaper, a good brow gel, because to me, those are the ways that you can save a little time in the morning when you're getting ready by just taking a brush and brushing it on a little bit. But so I wanted to know if I could find a good product at the drugstore, and I did hunt this down, obviously, because I have it right here, and it works pretty well. I want to say that I got the color medium to dark, and it works very well for me. It's what I'm wearing today, and you can see that I was able to fill in my brows. You know, it's really hard to line and define your brows with this because the brush is a little clunky. It's not as bad as the what is it called, the Brow Drama by Maybelline, the one that just came out that has the big ball in the end. That one I have, and I haven't used yet, but it just seems like it'll be a nightmare. But this one has a nice, it comes to a point on the end, and it is a really thick back. So it was easy to brush in and fill in my brows with this, but it was very hard to come to that nice sharp point at the end with my with this brush. What I will probably have to do is outline my brows with a pencil and then go in and fill in with this color, which kind of defeats the purpose of having a brow gel and being able to fill in your brows, define them, and set it all at once and save time. So, but oh well, live and learn. I still will use this, I still like it, but it doesn't replace my Benefit Gimme Brow. That brush is perfect. The only thing is the color is a little off for me. I'm really excited because I believe, who is it, Tarte came out with a new brow gel too, and the brush I saw is extremely fine. So I'm really gonna try that one as soon as I get to Sephora and give that one a try. And then the last product I have here is also from CoverGirl. I'm not going to take it out of the box because I have so many mascaras that are open, but this one is the Full Lash Bloom Mascara, and yes, I did buy it because it is pink and it is pretty, and it sold me like that. The brush is pink. It's a silicone rubberized brush that looks really nice to me. I like it when the bristles are kind of short but sturdy, and that's what it looks like it has here. And then also it's a little flower on the front there. So I really wanted to give this a try. I picked up the color Berry Black. I'll let you know down the road how it is. Maybe it'll make it into my favorites or a review or something like that. But I just wanted to let you know that this is a new one that's out there. You're going to hear a lot about it in the next coming weeks because people, I'm sure, are picking it up. Displays, there's really big displays for this everywhere. And so that's another thing that tempts me too, is a really pretty display. I want to start grabbing products. But anyway, those were the brand new products that I picked up from the drugstore. I had other things that I hauled, but that'll be for another day. But I just wanted to give you heads up that these things are out there, let you know my opinions about them. If you have any questions, feel free to ask those down below. Thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I'll be back soon with another video, and until then, I hope you all have a nice day and a nice week. Bye-bye.